In this video, we will show you the perfect itinerary through Japan. One of the questions we receive the most is how to set up an itinerary that combines the three largest tourist regions of the country, modern and futuristic, Tokyo traditional and cultural Kyoto, and vibrant and gastronomic Osaka, including Mount Fuji. To do this trip without rushing and really enjoy the golden route, we recommend at least 12 to 14 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 14-day itinerary with the best of Japan, detailed day by day. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Japan? Japan has 4 well-defined seasons. The best time by far is spring from March to May and autumn from October to November. Spring is famous for cherry blossoms, the sakura, which usually happens in late March. Autumn is famous for the koyo, the red and orange leaves in the temples. Summer from June to August is very hot and humid. Winter from December to February is cold, but has the clearest days to see Mount Fuji. And how many days to stay in Japan? The country is an extensive archipelago. To do this itinerary of Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, including day trips, the bare minimum we recommend is 12 days. But to take it easy, the ideal is 14 days. With 14 days, you can stay 5 nights in Tokyo, 2 nights in Hakone to see Fuji, 4 nights in Kyoto, and 2 nights in Osaka. Mandatory documentation for U.S. citizens. To enter Japan, you need to be aware of the current rules. First, your U.S. passport must be valid for the duration of your stay. The excellent news is that U.S. citizens are visa-exempt for short-term stays of up to 90 days for tourism purposes. However, always check the updated rules with the consulate before boarding, as diplomatic rules can change. In addition, it is necessary to fill out the digital Visit Japan web form to speed up immigration. And second, travel insurance. Medical costs in Japan are extremely high, and an emergency can cost thousands of dollars. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use, which always finds insurance for half the price. Now let us talk about transportation. How to get around Japan. To arrive, you will fly to Narita or Haneda Airport in Tokyo or Kansai Airport in Osaka. To move between large cities, the best way by far is the bullet train, the Shinkansen. It is one of the best in the world. It is fast, punctual, and comfortable. The trip from Tokyo to Kyoto takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes and costs about $100 one way. The trip from Kyoto to Osaka takes just 30 minutes by rapid train. The golden tip is to calculate if the JR Pass, the unlimited train pass, whose price recently went up, is worth it. For simple round-trip itineraries between Tokyo and Kyoto, buying individual tickets is often cheaper. To get around within Tokyo and Osaka, public transport is perfect. Use the subway and JR train lines. The tip is to buy a rechargeable Suica or Pasmo card right upon arrival. And the car. Do not rent a car to stay in big cities. Traffic is chaotic. Driving is on the left and parking is extremely expensive. The car is only worth it if you are exploring the deep countryside or the Mount Fuji Lakes region with freedom. For those renting a car in these specific regions, the most important tip is to book in advance online using a price comparator. We will leave the link to the comparator we use in the description. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Japan is to choose the right base near train stations. In Tokyo, the city is gigantic. The first option, and the most practical, is Shinjuku. The advantage is that it is the largest transport hub. The disadvantage is that it is the most expensive and chaotic area. The second option is Ueno or Asakusa. The advantage is that it is cheaper and historical. The disadvantage is staying on the east side, a little further from the nightlife of Shibuya. In Kyoto, the best region for tourists is near Kyoto Station. The advantage is logistics for catching buses and trains to temples. The disadvantage is that the area is not so charming. The second option is Gion or Kawaramachi. The advantage is being in the heart of the old part where you can see geishas. In Osaka, the best region is Namba, near Dotonbori. The advantage is being in the center of gastronomy and nightlife. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region in each of these cities. Staying in this marked area, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips, and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM, cell phone, chip discounted, travel insurance tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry yen, paying much lower fees. Save this page in your favorites. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. Arrival in Tokyo and Shinjuku. Arrive via Narita or Haneda Airport. Take the Narita Express train or the monorail to the center. The trip costs about $25 from Narita. Check in at your hotel in Shinjuku. Spend the afternoon exploring the neighborhood. Go up the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building to see the city view for free. Have dinner at Omoide Yokocho, a narrow alley full of smoke and red lanterns serving delicious skewers for about $2 each. Day 2. Historical and modern Tokyo. In the morning, go to Asakusa to visit Senso-ji Temple, the oldest in the city. Take a picture with the giant lantern. It is free. From there, take the subway to Ueno and visit the park. In the afternoon, go to Akihabara, the electronics and anime district. Enter the Sega arcade shops. At night, go to the Tokyo Skytree, the tallest tower in Japan. The ticket costs about $25. Day 3. Fashion and Youth Tokyo. Start the day at Meiji Jingu Shrine in Harajuku. It is an oasis of peace. Then walk down Takashita Street, the teenage fashion street. Eat a giant crepe. Walk to Shibuya and cross the famous busiest intersection in the world. Go up Shibuya Sky at sunset. The ticket costs about $18 and needs to be bought weeks in advance. Day 4. Day trip to Hakone and Mount Fuji. Today is the day to see the volcano. Take the romance car train from Shinjuku to Hakone. The trip takes an hour and a half. Buy the Hakone Free Pass, which covers all transport in the region for 2 days and costs about $50. Take the ropeway to Owakudan to see the volcanic fumaroles and eat the black egg boiled in sulfur. Take the pirate ship ride on Lake Ashi with a view of Mount Fuji if the weather helps. Return to Tokyo at night. Day 5. Digital Art and Odaiba. In the morning, visit the Tsukuji Fish Market to eat fresh sushi for breakfast. Then go to the island of Odaiba. Visit Team Lab Planets, the digital art museum where you walk in water. It is mandatory to book and costs about $25. See the giant Gundam robot. Day 6. Trip to Kyoto. Take the Shinkansen bullet train at Tokyo Station to Kyoto. The trip takes 2 hours and 15 minutes. Buy an ekiben, which is the train bento box to eat on the trip. Arrive in Kyoto and go to the hotel. In the afternoon, walk through the Yeon district, the geisha neighborhood. Visit Kiyomizu Dera Temple at sunset. The city view is beautiful and the ticket costs $3. Day 7. Classic Kyoto. Wake up very early and go to Fushimi Inari Shrine, famous for thousands of red gates. Hike up the mountain. It is free. Then go to Kinkaku-ji, the Golden Pavilion. The temple covered in gold reflects in the lake. The ticket costs $4. In the afternoon, visit the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Day 8. Day trip to Nara. Take a rapid train from Kyoto to Nara, which takes 45 minutes. Visit Nara Park, where over 1,000 deer live free and you can feed them. Visit Todaiji Temple, which houses the Great Bronze Buddha, the largest in the world indoors. The ticket costs $6. Return to Kyoto. Day 9. Trip to Osaka and gastronomy. Take a 30-minute train from Kyoto to Osaka. Check in at the hotel in Namba. At night, go to the Canal and Neon region. Take a picture with the Glyco Man. Eat takoyaki octopus balls and okonomiyaki Japanese pancake at street stalls. It is the best food in Japan. Day 10. Universal Studios, Japan. Spend the day at Universal Park. Visit the Super Nintendo World area and enter Bowser's Castle. Visit the Harry Potter area. The ticket costs about $80 and must be bought in advance. Also buy the express pass to skip the lines, which are huge. Day 11. Osaka Castle and Aquarium. In the morning, visit Osaka Castle, one of the most famous in Japan. The park around it is beautiful. In the afternoon, visit the Kaiyukan Aquarium, one of the largest in the world, which even has a whale shark. The ticket costs about $25. Day 12. Day trip to Hiroshima. Take the bullet train from Osaka to Hiroshima, which takes an hour and a half. Visit the Peace Park and the Atomic Bomb Museum. It is a sad but necessary visit. Take a boat to Miyajima Island to see the giant torii floating in the sea. Return to Osaka at night. Day 13. Last shopping in Osaka. Use the day for shopping at the Shinsaibashi Arcade in Osaka. It has stores like Uniqlo, 100 Yen Daiso, and Don Quixote to buy souvenirs and different Kit Kats. Remember to ask for tax-free for purchases over $35. Day 14. Departure. Take the express train to Kansai Airport, KIX, or return by bullet train to Tokyo to catch your flight at Narita or Haneda, depending on your ticket. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. Team Lab, Shibuya. Sky Universal Studios and the bullet train in high seasons sell out. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world, and you buy in dollars, saving fees. Quick shopping tips. Uniqlo for thermal and basic clothes. Don Quixote for everything imaginable. Bic camera for electronics. And how much does it cost to eat in Japan? A ramen dish costs $8. A lunch menu $10. A dinner at a medium restaurant $30. If you liked this complete itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.